Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Up North and Next Door. I'm Gary.
And I'm Jer.
And
I have a cold.
Yeah.
I sound like Barry White, don't I? Sound
sexy? A deep, sexy voice.
Except for all the coughing.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Don't make me laugh.
Sorry.
What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, I was gonna say we're gonna try to talk about some things and
things and stuff.
Stuff and my things. My neck of the woods. I don't have a cold anymore. You do now.
Oh, how the hell did you give that to me?
The last recording. Shit travels over the internet. Well, spring is here. It's
fake spring.
It's a week ago yesterday, we had a blizzard. 17 inches of snow we got, and nice. This past Saturday, it was like 76 degrees out.
It was beautiful.
All the snow's almost gone. It was beautiful. I got tons of shit done at my house. I cleaned my shed. Some of it. No, I got like the middle portion of it all sweeped out, and I got like stuff moved over to the sides. So I have room to put my snowblower back in there when I feel confident that we're not getting snow anymore, which won't be until May. So, yeah, I cleaned my car out. And of course, I share my car with Madison, so there was just about every hat and glove. Every hat and glove in the car. I was like,
did you count how many there were?
No, I didn't count, but there was a jacket, at least one scarf. There was a bunch of gloves, a bunch of hats, 4 brushes, about 5 or 6 hair scrunchies.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you know, she'd bring it with and then decide, she doesn't need it to wear it on the way home. It'd end up in the backseat of my car. So I shoved all that stuff in a bag and vacuumed out. Yeah, so the car's clean. And I grilled some hot dogs on Saturday too. Pulled out the grill. So it was a beautiful day. Got all the squirrel crap swept out of the shed too. So
you did a little early spring cleaning, is what you said.
I did. I wanted to get just a bunch of stuff done so I didn't have to do it later,
For sure.
And then the other thing I did is I bought some Chips Ahoy cookies the other day because I was like, I want cookies, but I don't want to spend a bunch of, because if you go to the bakery at a grocery store, the cookies are really expensive, usually like $10 or something, but they're really good. I was like, I don't want to spend $10. I'll just go to Quick Trip. And they had Chips Ahoy, and I was like, ooh, loved these as a kid. Oh my God. Oh, they're so gross.
They're my least favorite.
Oh, they're nasty.
They've gotten way worse.
They've gotten worse, yeah.
Or as kids, our taste buds change so much.
I guess, but it tasted like clay. It was like I was biting into clay. It was so gross. Ugh.
Was it the soft or the crunchy?
The soft. Crunchy, I always really liked crunchy, but they didn't have crunchy, so I got the soft ones.
The soft ones are very clay
too. Yeah, the soft ones, usually those kind of cookies, you can like do a 15-second in the microwave, to get them nice and soft and warm. These, I did that, and they like made it taste worse. No, I just made it taste worse. I don't know. Whatever they're doing, stop it.
Stop it.
To borrow a phrase from Jer. Stop
Yep.
it. Whatever you're doing, stop it. So anyways, that was pretty much my week. How
Yeah.
was you had a bunch of events, didn't you? You had a
Yeah. Back to the snow.
Oh
We
yeah.
had probably about 6 inches, but because it was so freaking windy, the drifts were probably like 10.
Yeah, yeah. They were bad. They were really
And by
bad.
by where my parents live, they got 33.2 inches.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
That's hell.
disgusting.
That is disgusting. Oh my god. Is
I
it
think
gone?
the
Is it gone now?
um I didn't ask,
Yeah.
but they're a lot colder up there than we are down
Okay.
south.
Sure.
So yeah, this weekend Emmett's ninth birthday party was on Saturday.
Happy
So
birthday, Emma.
yep,
9 years old. That's a big one.
9 years old. Yep. He said he's gonna be sad next year when he gets to 10. Then he'll know he's really old because then he'll be in double digits.
Double digits. You'll be double digits for pretty much the rest of your life. Yeah, he's got a point.
Yep. He's so funny.
Did you guys do a cake?
Yep.
Okay. A regular
Yeah.
cake or a ice
It was
cream or
chocolate with strawberry filling in between.
Oh, wow, that sounds
And
great.
then on top it was decorated. His theme this year was like video games.
Okay.
So he had a controller. We had them put a controller like, you
Cool.
know,
Yeah, a little
with the
thing.
frosting, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Turned out nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah. Then Sunday, which was his actual birthday, we went indoor mini golfing.
Ooh, that's
So
fun.
there's this place that we read some reviews and they said it was pretty good, and we got there and it was packed.
Okay.
So there were so many people there, so we're like waiting for, you have to wait for every hole.
Sure.
But it was pretty cool. It was a cool
Yeah.
area. And
That's fun.
then he wanted steak for dinner. That was his
Oh,
birthday
hell
want.
yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
we got some steak.
You grilled steak or did you go out for steak
No,
or
we went out.
nice. Yeah, 'cause that's good stuff.
Mm,
Yeah, I think I went
Longhorn
mini
Steakhouse, I
golfing.
think it was called.
What was it?
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Longhorn. Okay.
It's a
Never heard of
chain.
it. Okay. Yeah, we did mini golfing. I think it was like my 12th birthday party or something.
Uh,
There was a mini golf. Of course, my birthday's in the summer, so it's outdoor mini golf.
yeah.
But yeah, well, that's always fun.
Oh, it
That's
just
cool.
sucked because a couple days ago from his birthday, it was like 70 something,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
Hmm.
Sunday it was like
Sunday got cold
30.
again.
I was
Yeah,
like, holy crap. Like his birthday, it was nice. It was nice and sunny and 70 out. And then the next day it was 30 something. And I was
yeah.
like, holy crap.
It was crazy. The wind it changed
Yeah.
from because I think the wind was southern wind when it was warm, and
Yeah.
then it completely went in reverse, and it was
Yep.
that was cold.
It's kind of sucks.
So yeah, he's probably gonna be used to that though. March birthday is
Yeah. I mean,
kind of
it's a crapshoot.
you
So
never know. Yeah, it's a crapshoot.
it's
I
either
know.
snow, rain, cold, or warm. I
Yeah,
mean, you get all the seasons then.
right. Yeah, Saturday was actually my friend Brian's birthday that passed away.
Okay.
So and
R.I.P.
yeah, rest in peace, Brian. He we celebrated every birthday together since he
Yeah.
was in grade
Yep.
school. So it was tough. I messaged his sister and said, I honestly think that he has something to do with this nice weather because it was so beautiful out,
Probably.
and I found a picture of us. celebrating his birthday one year with a piñata outside, and it looks, like March in the
Yeah.
picture. You can tell we're in his backyard, and there's like, you can just tell it's
Sure.
just about the end of winter, so there's like crap all over the yard,
Yep.
leaves and stuff like that. Now, I'll give you a picture. You can put it up here. It's me and Brian
Okay.
and another friend of ours. We didn't really stay friends with that kid after grade school because he went to a
Okay.
different high school. But yeah,
Sure.
it was one of the many birthdays we celebrated with him, and it was really fun. He loved having a good time. So every single birthday that
Yeah.
we celebrated together, we had a good time. But anyways,
Nice.
well, that's cool. I'm glad he got his birthday. He got his steak. I mean, come on,
Yep. Of course.
steaks.
I mean, what 9-year-old wants steak on his birthday?
That's a good point. I don't think I really appreciated fine meats until I was
Give me the fine meats, mother.
I think it's when you're like 12, maybe 13, when you start really growing, and all of a sudden you're eating your parents out of house and home. I just remember
Right.
my mom just being like, "Oh my god." Mom, I need more food.
I'm hungry.
Um, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Minnesota
maybe.
news, mostly all weather
News.
related.
You
Like I
don't
said,
say.
the snowstorm dumped about 17 inches of snow in my city. I think we got one of the highest snowfalls in the Twin Cities area again.
Yeah.
I had to snowblow twice. I snowblowed in the morning and then snowblowed that night, because in the morning all the heavy snow was done, but it was still snowing. So
Sure.
I didn't want to choke my snowblower.
Choke
And
it
that
to
was
death.
heavy snow too. That wasn't,
Oh,
you know,
yeah. It sucked.
yeah. And
It took me
so,
like 2.5 hours to blow out some of the drifts. They were just so big, and I'm
yeah,
like,
you have to
God, this
hit
is
it a
taking
couple
way too
times, and
long. Yep.
yeah,
The
yeah,
wheels were spinning because it was like ice underneath. I'm like, oh my
right.
God.
Yeah, and I pulled snow off the roof too. I pulled all over the roof. Like I usually
Yeah.
just do above our door, but I noticed like the overhang on our house. I pulled snow off of there, and mostly because it was going to be warm pretty
Yeah.
soon. You know what I mean? Like they were already saying that it was going to warm up like that, and you don't
Yeah.
want a ton of snow on the edges of your roof when it's gonna melt, because that's when you get ice and all that
Yeah.
crap. So I'm glad I
Luckily,
did
the
it.
wind on my house just like blew most of the snow off the roof, so I didn't
Off the
really have to
roof.
worry about that. So I was lucky there.
Yeah, there were the very top on one side was there's barely anything,
Sure.
and but the other sides there was plenty of snow. It doesn't matter. After a while, the wind doesn't matter when it's 17
Yeah.
inches of
Right.
snow. So yeah, I pulled that off, and everything melted really good, and I didn't
Yeah.
have icy mess or anything. So I'm glad I did what I did, because I usually snowblow a path back to where the cars are, and then I snowblow another
Mhm.
path around to that path, so that when I take
Sure.
Penny out, she has a spot to
Place
like
to
walk
go.
through.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's like trying to get through the
Right.
snow. And yeah, most of the snow is gone now. It
Yeah.
was
All of our
70,
snow is gone.
yeah, 76 degrees on
Oh, gosh.
Saturday. That was nice. It was weird. It was really weird, because it was only one day, and it
Yep.
was I opened the windows and the door um to let all the fresh air in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was yeah, it was interesting. Um
Nice.
Little known fact about Minnesota. The
Minnesota.
Minnesota, the only waterfall along the Mississippi is in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And that's the waterfall allowed the city to become the grain milling capital of the world. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Nice. Very nice.
Neato. Yeah.
That is neat. It's very neat. You should be proud of your state, Gary.
I'm proud of it. I love my state. I do. I hate my sports teams, but
That's a different story.
yeah.
It's a story for a different time, Gary. Not tonight, Gary.
Yeah.
So about Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
little factoid. The Soviet satellite Sputnik fell out of orbit in 1962, and while most of it burned up on re-entry, a 20-pound piece of debris crashed into the ground in the city of Manitowoc. The
Oh my
original
God.
piece of Sputnik was returned to the Soviets, but the Rar West Art Museum has a replica on display. And in
Okay.
Manitowoc celebrates the anniversary with a Sputnik Fest each September.
Oh, neat.
So you can go to Spudfest.
Manitowoc. I've heard of it. I have heard of Manitowoc. That's funny.
Yep.
It's weird. You're just driving through Wisconsin. You just see all these different cities. They all have. It's all Native American names and things.
Yep.
So well, that's a really neat piece.
If I can find a picture, I'll put it right there.
Yeah, put it right there, future Jer.
Right here, right.
Piece of the Sputnik.
Put it right over our faces.
Yeah, one wants to see them.
That's right.
Well, sports, NFL free agency had some noteworthy moves. Justin Fields went from the Chiefs to the Jets. He was traded. So that's interesting. I think they said he's the first quarterback to start, if he starts for the Chiefs, because if Mahomes' rehab doesn't go well or something, he'll be the first one to start for a different team in a 4-year span, a different team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Andy Dalton's to the Eagles from the Panthers. Did you know Andy Dalton was still in the league?
I did, actually, yeah.
I didn't. I had no idea.
I mean, he's got red hair, and when he's on the sideline, you could always see him.
I guess I didn't watch a lot of Panthers games though, so I wouldn't.
Well, the Packers played the Panthers, so that's the only reason I know.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't realize he was still there, but he's on the Eagles now. So there you go.
He's a forever backup.
Yeah. Jalen Waddle to the Broncos from the Dolphins. That's pretty good.
Which I was very surprised by that.
Yeah. It seems like they're having the Dolphins are having a fire sale or something.
Are cleaning house.
Yeah. Vikings re-signed Wentz, which I'm okay with that.
Okay.
We got 3.
Was he rehabbed? Didn't he hurt himself or something?
Yeah, because he hurt his non-throwing shoulder, but it was it was so painful it messed him up for most of the season, and he still eked out some wins for us. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. Major League Baseball starts this coming week. The season
about 10.
Yeah.
Baseball.
I don't really have any other news for
summer, baby's coming.
Yeah, that
around
does
the corner.
Signify summer.
Yay!
I am going to a Twins game towards the end of April. So that'll be
there you go. Nice.
With Christy, my sister. She got a couple tickets. So
sweet.
NCAA March Madness. I don't follow it. You got any?
I do.
Insights?
I do. Me.
Yay. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. There's been a lot of, upsets here and there, and I'm in a couple brackets with some family. I have 2 different brackets. One I'm 15th in, and the other one I'm 23rd. So I'm not out of it because I still have my Final 4. As long as you have your Final 4 throughout the whole tournament, you're more than likely going to at least hit higher unless
Sure.
everybody else has the same amount of points as you.
Okay. Yeah.
So right now we are entering into the Sweet 16.
Okay.
So, number 1 Duke versus number 5 St. John's.
Okay.
Number 3 Michigan State versus number 2 UConn.
Okay.
Number 9 Iowa versus number 4 Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
Number 2 Houston versus number 3 Illinois. Number 1 Arizona versus number 4 Arkansas. Number
Yes.
2 Purdue versus number 11 Texas, which they were kind of a surprise. They beat
Yeah.
some higher ranked teams.
Oh, okay.
And number 1 Michigan versus number 4 Alabama. Number 6 Tennessee versus number 2 Iowa State. So that rounds up your Sweet 16.
Nice. Nice.
So those games will be played, I think, I want to say, when is this? Thursday, maybe again? That's when the first round started, but it might be Saturday and Sunday again.
Okay.
I have to look. I can't see it. My screen won't pull it up.
Wow. Good
Oh yeah,
luck.
Thursday. Yep, Thursday it starts.
Okay.
Back up.
Well, good. Good luck.
Well, thank you.
on those.
I hope so.
I
So
don't
there's
watch
your basketball March Madness. You know, I prefer like March Madness basketball. I don't watch basketball all year, but when this tournament goes on, it's just fun to watch. These are like the best, college teams playing, and they actually play defense, unlike the NBA.
Okay.
They do plays. They do, they're just exciting, and they actually show emotion when they lose. They're obviously a lot of these guys end their career if they are seniors. Usually
Sure.
it's 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're either maybe enter the NBA or they're done. So
Right.
you feel bad for. I mean, they are kids. Like Sarah was saying, so some of these guys look older than me. I'm like, I mean, yeah. I mean, some of them they're like, is
Some of
he
them do.
really
Yeah.
20 something? They
Yeah.
just look because they got facial hair and makes them look older
Yeah.
or whatever. But
I can't
yeah,
get
they're all
over
kids.
yeah, I know. I can't get over the kids that get drafted in the NFL or the Major League Baseball and such baby faces, and you're like, is that kid 10? Like, I remember
Exactly.
like Matthew Stafford. I remember he was like the first one that I was like, man, kids are looking younger than they used to me. I don't know. So
Right.
yeah, it's funny. Cool. Well, entertainment news. This first one I'm just gonna kind of breeze by because I don't like this kind of stuff. It's kind of it's very disgusting.
Yeah.
But that Joseph Duggar was arrested. His wife Kendra was arrested as well. They were the 19 kids and counting.
Yeah.
And they were doing horrible, terrible things. So I hope they get the book thrown at them, because
that whole family is messed up, man.
that whole family's messed up. Those poor kids. They
Yep.
better get all the therapy they can, so they don't repeat. Big families like that nowadays too is so weird. It's like, I know it was a thing back, when because your parents are boomers, right? Yeah, but back when your parents were young and their parents, when they had it was normal to have big families. Now it's like someone has a big family like that, you're like, what the hell is wrong with you?
That or you got a lot of money.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, Philip Rivers,
Though he had to come back to the NFL just to get insurance, so
right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Zachary Ty Bryan, you remember him from Home Improvement?
Yep.
He's sentenced to 19 months in Oregon, and he's still
I
serving
mean,
California
how
jail
many
time.
times has he been in trouble, man?
It's
He's
been
been
happening a
arrested
lot.
multiple times.
Yeah, and it's usually it's DUI, right? Seems to be
I
his
think
thing.
so.
And
Sure, there's theft somewhere in there.
he has a problem. The guy's got to
Yeah.
get help. I don't know. He's our age, I think, maybe even older.
Yeah. I think a little bit older.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sorry, dude, you're not famous anymore.
No.
Can't get away with.
Can't get away with murder.
And another notable thing this week, Chuck Norris, he passed away.
I heard.
That's I think I saw one movie with him in it, and I
Yeah.
don't even remember it. I remember the memes where it was like,
Right.
"Yeah, Chuck Norris, he's never gonna die," and he,
The only thing
everything.
that could kill Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris.
Yeah, exactly. I remember all that, and I guess I never really understood it. I was just kind of like,
He was
okay.
big in kung fu and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of found that out, and I like I said, I saw some movie with him in it. I don't remember what it was, and
Yeah,
I don't
he's
even
in a
remember
movie
what it.
with Bruce Lee.
Okay, so yeah, he was more okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
He had a TV show, Texas Walker Ranger or some
oh yeah, I never
garbage.
Yeah.
My parents did. That's the only reason I know.
Funny. Well, that's
So
all we have for the regular program. Now it's time
for
the main hot
hot dish.
woot woot woot.
Double time.
We're wrapping up our friends discussion, top episodes discussion, top 10 according to
Yeah.
IMDb. Today we have number 2 and number 1, so
Yeah.
we can get into it. Number 2 is the one where everybody finds out. Season 5, episode 14. Phoebe and Rachel learn about Monica and Chandler's relationship, leading to a hilarious game of chicken. So, we
check on.
So we open, a bunch of them are hanging out at Monica and Chandler's, and because no, it's still Monica and Rachel's because they're secretly dating. And Phoebe looks out the window and notices ugly naked guy is putting stuff in boxes. Ross says, ironically, most of the boxes seem to be labeled clothes.
All right.
They're yeah, apparently he's moving. This is one of my favorite lines from Chandler that I've quoted before. When Rachel says, "Oh, I'm gonna miss that big old squishy butt." Chandler says, "And we're done with the chicken fried rice." I've said that so many times.
Yeah.
So Ross decides he maybe should, try to get his place.
Try to get that place.
Ross still looking for a place, and Joey has a suggestion. He says, yeah, because it's so close, we could do that telephone thing where you have a can, we have a can,
so connected by a string. Hello.
Chandler says,
or we could do the actual telephone thing.
Yeah, the actual telephone thing. So anyways, opening credits happen, blah blah blah. So now we're in ugly naked guy's apartment with Ross, Rachel, and Phoebe. Ross is freaking out. He loves it. It's perfect.
Oh my God, I love this apartment.
Yeah, isn't it perfect? Phoebe is, agreeing with him, and she's like, "Yeah, it is amazing. You better hurry up and fill out an application, or I'm going to beat you to it." And
I
Ross is
just like
kind of
how she
all.
starts walking towards the door, and he's like, he gets up and goes.
I know she kind of like and he's like, oh,
To be honest, I
damn,
think she was serious. I think she was
serious.
serious.
Yeah, I do think it's Phoebe.
It's Phoebe. Like she's like, I'm gonna do it right now.
She would absolutely. So while Ross is gone getting an application, Phoebe is standing and kind of notices out the window that she can see Monica and Chandler
It's the
from
best
the
line
living
in the
room.
whole show.
And she says, "Oh, look, there's Chandler and Monica. Hey, you guys!" And then switch it shows them, and they're about to, do things. So they're taking
Taking off
each
each
other's
other's
clothes
clothes.
off. And Phoebe starts freaking out, and Rachel comes in and goes, "What?" And
Chandler and Monica.
Chandler and Monica.
Oh my
Chandler
god.
and Monica. My eyes. My eyes. Whatever happened, I kind of want to see what it is that burned her eyes so bad.
Right. Oh, they're probably just kissing each other.
Yeah, or whatever it
Like,
is. Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. Rachel says, "I know." And Phoebe's like, "You know." She's like, "Yeah, I know. Joey
And
knows,
Joey
but
knows.
Ross doesn't know, so you have to stop screaming." Right then, Ross comes in.
What's going on?
What's going on? Rachel and Phoebe just start fucking going crazy and screaming, and they purposefully jump to the other side so he stops looking in the direction. And he's like, "What?" And Rachel's like, "Oh, nothing. Oh God, we're just so excited that you might get this apartment." And
the screaming.
he starts screaming too. And they're both screaming, and they're like, "Get in here!" And Ross does the girliest scream.
And then he does that little leg kick,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. He goes, so anyways, now we're at Central Perk. Phoebe and Rachel are talking about Chandler and Monica, and Phoebe's basically asking, when they were doing this, that was, and Rachel's like, "Yep, they were doing it. Nope, nope. When they did that, they were doing it." And Joey comes in, and Rachel's like, "Guess what? Phoebe found out about Chandler and Monica." And right, Joey's like, "You mean all they're friends and nothing more?"
Gives that look.
Still thinks that he's supposed to keep it a secret. Oh, she knows. So Joey gets super excited. Now he doesn't have to keep a secret. We don't have to have any secrets. But Phoebe kind of puts the kibosh on that and says, or we could not tell them, and we could have a little fun of our own.
Yep.
So they're basically talking about how they will they'll mess with him. And she's like, well, when they say they're going to do laundry, we'll give them a bunch of laundry to do and stuff like that. And Joey's pissed. He's like, "No, come on, let's just."
He can't take any more secrets.
Yeah, he can't. And he says it would be fun to do a barbershop quartet type, reveal. Like, we know. No, I want to do Phoebe's thing. So, let's see here. So Rachel's like, "How are we gonna mess with them?" And Phoebe's like, "Well, I could use my strongest tool at my disposal, my sexuality." And right as she says that, Chandler comes in. Everybody says, "Hey!" So, Phoebe's like, "Oh," and this is my favorite Phoebe line of all time. "Okay, watch, learn, and don't eat my cookie."
Don't eat my cookie.
Gets up, goes over to Chandler, because he's over ordering coffee, and she's like, "Oh, that jacket looks great on you." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And then she feels his arm, and, "Oh, hello, Mr.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bicep.
Have you been working out?
Have you been working out?
And he says, "Well, I try to, squeeze things, as his just a
Squeeze
dumb,
things.
yeah, just a dorky answer like he would always do. But Phoebe starts giggling as if
Yeah.
she, and she kind of, breaks down. Well, if you really want to know, and he's like, well, no, you can tell me anything, Phoebe. It's me. And you're the person I can't tell this to, but the one person I want to the most. So anyways, she is starting to tell him, kind of make him think that she likes him and all this stuff. And,
Right. Flirting.
so we get to, it's in, Chandler and Monica are in bed together, and Monica's, oh, you're so cute. How'd you get to be this cute? And my grandmother was Swedish. My grandmother was, my grandfather was Swedish. My grandmother was actually a tiny little bunny.
I don't know
And
why, but I hate that line.
I hate that too. It's cringe,
It's
and
so cheese
it's
and terrible.
absolutely what to like a couple who just got
Mhm.
together recently would be. That's kind of shit they'd be saying to each other that like you
Right.
don't want to see. Like you just
Right.
feel like, okay, that's great, you guys. um so she says, oh, you're even cuter now, and he's like, well, that's a popular opinion today. And
What?
Monica's like, what are you talking about? And he says, Phoebe was hitting on me. I think Phoebe thinks I'm foxy. And Monica's like, well, that's not possible.
Foxy.
Yeah, that's not possible. Chandler's like, ow.
Ow.
She's like, well, Phoebe always thought you're charming in a sexless kind of way.
Sexless kind of way.
Chandler's like, oh, well, I can't hear that enough. She thinks he misunderstood her, but then he says she touched his bicep. And she's like, this bicep? What, and well, it's not flexed right now. So anyways, we're back at Monica and Rachel's. Rachel and Phoebe are sitting in the living room, and Monica comes in, and Rachel asks if she wants to come and see a movie with them. And Monica's like, no, actually I was gonna do some laundry. And Rachel's like, oh, okay, fine. And Monica's like, hey, Chandler, you wanna do it?
Do it with me?
Chandler's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it with you. Like, oh God. So
Right.
Rachel runs to her room and comes back with a fucking bag of laundry. Goes, here you go. Would you mind? That would really help me out a lot. And Monica tries to get out of it. She's like, I don't have enough quarters. And Phoebe's like, oh, I have quarters. Fucking picks up a bag full of quarters. Anyways,
Yeah,
Ross
that
comes in.
Huge ass bag.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm like, what?
There's
How do you
no
get
way
that?
anybody would be just hanging it, carrying that thing.
No, she went to the bank purposefully to get that huge bag
yeah.
of
Absolutely.
quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. Ross comes in a little bit later, and they ask him how it's going, how the apartment, he wants Ugly Naked Guy's apartment, and he's like, well, Ugly Naked Guy's subletting it himself, so he's already had over 100 applicants. So, and he's what the difference is between them and me. Chandler says your history of bedwetting. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I trusted you, man. Anyways, the difference is I got the edge, he says. So he says I sent him a special gift. You could probably see it through the window. So they're looking through the window, and Monica is, is it that pinball machine with a big bow on it? Which, by the way, holy crap. You get a pinball machine for somebody? That's insane, right. And I want one. Frost is like, no. Chandler's like, is it the new mountain bike over there? No. Well, what did you send? Oh, basket of mini muffins. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole table of mini muffin baskets.
Which one is yours?
And
The small one.
And he starts talking about how everybody at work went crazy over those mini
The
muffins.
Mini muffins.
It was the best day.
He was so excited too. It was the best day.
It was the best day. And he's like looking off in the distance. Like,
This is this
day.
is the best line Chandler has.
Yeah, Chandler.
Your work makes me sad.
Your work makes me sad.
That's so awesome.
So anyways, Ross is like, all right, I gotta figure something else out. As everybody, and then everybody's starting to leave. Well, as Phoebe's leaving, she says, bye, Chandler. She walks up to him and she says, I miss you already. She squeezes his butt. And Chandler's like, to Monica, okay, did you see that? The inappropriate,
Actually,
the
I
pinching?
did.
Yeah. Okay, now do you believe that she's attracted to me? Oh my god.
Oh my god. She knows about
us. Chandler's like, are you serious? She's like, she's trying to freak us out. That's the only explanation. Chandler's like, well, but what about my pinchable butt? My bulging bicep?
She knows.
I love the self-realization.
Yep.
Like my bulging. He's like looking at his arm.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's not bulging at all. You just see it in his eyes. She
right.
knows.
So Chandler, what does this say? Penguin. Oh yeah. So Chandler, and Joey and Ross is. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ross is still living at Chandler and Joey's. So Chandler and Joey's. Joey is sleeping with Hugsy, his penguin
bedtime
pal.
penguin pal.
Chandler and Monica come storming in, and they want to know. They tell him Phoebe knows about us, and Joey's like, "Well, I didn't tell them." And they're like, "Them?" And Joey goes,
"Phoebe and Joey."
That's so funny. Like,
yeah,
Joey and Rachel. And I told you, but they made me promise not to tell you. So, Joey gets excited. He's like, "Oh, good, it's over." Because now I can go. You can tell them they know, and I can go back to knowing absolutely nothing. Monica says unless, and he's like, Joey's like, no, not unless. This has to end. Monica's like, oh, they think they're so slick messing with us. But see, they don't know that we know that they know. Chandler agrees. The messers become the messies. And he's like, come on, you guys, think about how much fun it would be to tell. We know. And they're like, what? He's like, oh, that wasn't you.
see that part that you're talking about? It wasn't in my version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if the one I'm looking at is the extended. Could be the extended version. Yep. Because that's definitely something that they would cut out of.
Yeah. Yep.
So, anyways, Monica and we're back at Monica and Rachel's, and Ross is looking at Ugly Naked Guy's apartment through binoculars. And Ross is he's still so upset. And Rachel's like, you gotta stop torturing yourself. And Phoebe's like, why don't you just find another apartment? And he's like, oh my God, I've looked at 1,000 apartments this month. None of them even compares. Rachel says, you should find out what his hobbies are, use that to bond with him. Like if I wanted to strike up a conversation with Joey, I would say something about sandwiches or my underwear, and Joey's like, I'm
listening.
Rachel's like, see? He's like, that's a good idea. And I know Ugly Naked Guy because we've been watching him for the
last 5 years.
So let's see. He had that trampoline. Yeah, he broke that. He had gravity boots, and he broke those too.
Yeah, he broke those too.
Joey goes, so
So he
he
likes to
likes.
break stuff. It's so
He's,
nonchalant too, the way he
I know
delivers it.
he
It's
likes to
so
break
perfect.
stuff. Yeah.
So he likes to break stuff.
um. So then Ross leaves. He's got to pick up Ben. Before he does, he says, "Didn't he have a cat at one point?" Oh, I wouldn't bring that up. I'd probably bum him out.
Yeah,
That's
that poor
because.
cat never saw that big butt coming.
So now the phone rings and Rachel answers it. And she's like, "Hello. Oh yeah. Hey, hold on. He's a second. She's right here to Phoebe, and it's Chandler." Phoebe in a sexy voice, because takes the phone from Rachel. "Hello, you." Chandler says, "Hello, Phoebe. I've been thinking about you all day."
Eh?
Um, yeah. Now she's confused. "Well, you know that thing you said before? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued." She says, "Really?"
Really?
"Yeah, listen, Joey isn't going to be here tonight, so why don't you come over and I'll let you feel my bicep, or maybe more."
I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, bye.
She's like, "Oh my God, he wants to come over and feel his bicep, maybe more." She's like, "Are you kidding? I cannot believe he would do that to And it clicks.
Mm,
She turns right to Joey. "Joey, do they know that we know?" He says, "No."
no,
Rachel, "Joey, they
they
know
know
you
you
know."
know.
"Oh, I knew it." And he's like, "Oh, thank God, everybody knows it's finally over," but that hasn't been working for him. So he's just like,
Nope.
whatever. So Phoebe, Phoebe says they can mess with us. Wait, they don't know they know we know. And Joey, you can't say anything. He's
I
like,
couldn't even if I wanted to.
it just gets longer than this fight. I'm Team Joey on this one.
All right.
So now we're outside of Ugly Naked Guy's apartment. Ross knocks on the door. Ugly Naked Guy answers. Ross, introduces himself and all of a sudden kind of stops talking and says, "Can't help but notice that you're naked." And he starts clapping. "I applaud you. I wish I was naked." I mean, this looks so great. This is how God intended it. Um,
Uh,
so we're back at Monica and Rachel's. Chandler, Monica, and Rachel and Phoebe are planning their strategies to break the pairing. Joey's pissed off. Um, Monica's in the kitchen with Chandler, and they're gonna totally back down. Blah blah. Phoebe and Rachel are sitting on the couch. All right. If he wants a date, he's gonna get a date. I'm gonna go in. And Rachel says, "All right, be sexy," and she laughs. "Oh, please." So she goes up to Chandler and says, "I'd love to come by tonight." And he's like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, absolutely. Shall we say around 7?" And he says, "Yes." He says, "Good. I'm really forward to you and me having
the
sexual
sexual
intercourse."
intercourse.
Joey at this point looks out the window and says, "Oh, Ugly Naked Guy is a naked friend." They all rush to the window, and Rachel goes, "Oh my God, that's our
It's our,
friend!
it's our friend.
It's Naked
It's Naked
Ross."
Ross.
And you can see that he's
Uh,
like sitting there naked, and he's like munching on those muffins. He's like, "Another mini muffin? Try the
See,
blueberry,
again,
they're
that's not in mine.
delicious." Oh, they cut that? Oh,
Yep.
that's terrible, because that part is really funny. You know that. You've probably seen that part, though, right? When he's sitting there
I don't
naked and
remember it.
he's eating and he's like offers and it's like, "Want another mini muffin? They're delicious."
I think it
Um,
was you'd have to have the uncut version because they
yeah.
cut that out.
Yeah, I just got whatever. I don't know. Anyways, there's not
Hmm.
a ton that they cut,
No,
but
there isn't.
it pisses me off that they cut some of the funniest stuff though. So, we're at Monica and Rachel's, and Phoebe wants Rachel to get her some perfume. He goes to get some. Phoebe says, Joey, give me a bottle of wine and glasses. Um, that's when Rachel comes back with the perfume and she sprays a mist in front of Phoebe,
Yep.
and she does
And
that
she
like swirl through it.
flows through it. Yep.
um let's see. So they get the glasses, blah blah blah. Cut to Chandler and Joey. Chandler and Joey's Monica's getting Chandler ready for his part of the plan. And Monica, just make her think you want to have sex with her. It'll totally freak her out. And I'm not gonna. How far am I gonna have to go with her? She's like, well, relax. She's gonna give in way before you do. How do you know? Because you're on my
Because you're
team.
my team, and my team always wins. As this?
Just go get some. She goes and hides in the bathroom. Rachel hands her the wine. Okay, honey, I'm gonna go try to listen from right here. So she's outside the door. Phoebe, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where she does undoes a button on Phoebe's dress. And then Phoebe, knocks on the door. Chandler answers. Phoebe.
Chandler.
Come on in.
Come on in.
I was going to. I brought some wine. Would you like some?
Sure.
She pulls the cork, pours the wine. So here we are. Nervous? Me? No. You? No. I want this to happen. Chandler.
So do I.
So do I. They click their glasses, take a sip. Chandler says, well, I'm going to put on some music.
Maybe I'll dance for you. And she starts dancing.
She does that weird fucking thing where she goes,
yeah.
He's like, you look good.
You look good.
Thanks. That when you say things like that, it makes me want to rip that sweater vest. Why don't we move this into the bedroom? Really? Oh, do you not want to? No, it's just, first I want to take off all my clothes and have you rub lotion on me. It's like, well, that would be nice. I'll go get the lotion so you can go talk to Monica. And oh my God, this is getting out of hand. Monica's like, she's bluffing. And then Phoebe is, over in the hallway. And she's like, he's not backing down. He went to get lotion. Joey, in the meantime, is, he's pissed. He's like, I want to sit in my chair. Aren't you guys done? Rachel says, it'll be, the sooner Phoebe breaks Chandler, the sooner this will be out in the open. So Joey's like, oh, okay. He says, I like that. So show him your bra. He's afraid of bras. Can't work them. And then sort of does this thing where he licks his finger and goes, whoop.
Pops it right open.
Just pops open. And all the women in the audience freak out about that. And
wow, you didn't even rip any of my buttons.
Yeah.
It's not my first time.
It's not my first time. Now we cut to the bathroom. Monica, you seduce her till she cracks. Okay, give me a second. Did you clean in here?
Of course.
So now we go back to the living room. Chandler slowly, exits the bathroom, gets pushed from behind by Monica. And Chandler notices that Phoebe's by the door, so he's like, "Oh, you're going? Not without you, lover."
So this is my bra.
I've actually quoted this one too. So she like slowly walks over to him. So this is my bra. He's like, it's very, very nice. Well, come here. I'm happy we're gonna be having all the sex. She says, you should be. I'm very bendy.
I'm very bendy.
Says,
Gonna
I'm gonna
kiss you
kiss you now. Not if I kiss you first. And they keep she keeps putting her hands on him, and then he almost puts his hand on her boob, and then he like quick
touches
puts it up on her shoulder. Yep. And he's like, well, I guess there's nothing left for us to do but kiss. She's like, here comes our first kiss. And they slowly move their lips together and kiss gently. And Phoebe's, freaking out. Chandler's freaking out. He's squinting. And Chandler's like, okay, you win. I can't have sex with you. And Phoebe's like, why not? He's like, because I'm in love with Monica. And that freaks everybody out.
And the whole crowd goes wild.
Everybody just goes, wah! And he's like, I love her. That's right. I love her. I love her. And Monica walks up and they hug and he says, I love you, Monica. And they kiss.
Kissy, kissy.
And Phoebe says, I thought you guys were doing it. I didn't know you were in love. Yeah. Joey's like, dude. Chandler's like, hats off to Phoebe, quite a competitor. And your breasts are still showing. And then Joey's like, all right, that's it. Everybody knows. And Monica's, well, actually, Ross doesn't. And we'd appreciate it if no one told him yet. So then Joey's pissed again. That's when we get the beautiful outro where we're in Ross's new apartment. He got Ugly Naked Guy's apartment. He's showing his boss, the one that he freaked out at, that originally made him take leave and everything. And he's showing him the place, trying to tell him how much, better his life is. And Ross is like, here's a new place for a new Ross. I'm going to have you and all the guys from work over. I must say, it's nice seeing you back on your feet. And he's like, well, that whole rage thing is all behind me. And the doctor's like, yeah, maybe you should rejoin the team at the museum. And all of a sudden Ross is like, I'm totally ready to go back to work. And he notices through the window that, Chandler and Monica are about to get it on. And he says, no.
What are you doing? Get off my sister!
Get off my sister! Right in front of the doctor.
He's like slowly backing him up.
Yeah, right. So then Ross, that's pretty much the way he finds out. So by the time the next episode starts, everybody knows. So
all right.
Really good episode. Really good episode. Ties a lot of stuff up, wraps up a lot of things and gets Ross out of Joey and Chandler's into a new apartment, gets everybody to find out that Chandler and Monica are dating and that they're actually in love. Good episode.
Yeah, this is really good episode. This is one of my tops.
Yeah. I got to go through my tops or figure out what my tops are.
We'll probably do that on the next show, but
yeah.
Trivia for friends. One reason why the audience laughed so much when Joey told Phoebe it wasn't the first time he opened a blouse was because it actually took Matt 12 takes to get it open.
No, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a pretty swift move. So
this is the highest rated individual episode out of all 236 episodes.
Wow.
The first episode to feature Hugsy, Joey's stuffed penguin animal. Lisa Kudrow stated that Phoebe screaming my eyes when she sees Monica and Chandler through Ugly Naked Guy's window was borrowed from Matthew Perry, who used the line when Chandler walks in on Joey using the bathroom in the one with two parts, part 1, 1995. Kudrow asked Perry for permission to use the lines as he would use it, and Perry gave his blessings. I do remember that.
Yeah.
My eyes.
Yeah. Yep.
This episode aired on Jennifer Aniston's 30th birthday.
Oh, wow.
So, in the uncut DVD version, Joey suggests to Rachel and Phoebe to tell Monica and Chandler that we know about their relationship in the style of a barbershop quartet.
Okay.
Later,
Okay.
Joey does the same thing to Monica and Chandler. This was an ad lib by Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, okay.
When Ugly Naked Guy answers the door to Ross, he's holding the same cup that Ross bought in the one with the Ultimate Fighting Champion, season 3, episode 24.
He gets like the
According,
Ultimate Fighter pack or whatever.
according to the commentary, this was inspired by the Friends crew member who used to come to work with one every day. That thing was huge.
Yeah, it was.
Soda.
Those, yeah.
Let's see. Where was this other one? I don't like that one. Phoebe tells Chandler that they are about to kiss for the first time, although they kissed each other previously in the one with all the kisses. However, this is their first kiss as a hypothetical couple. The kisses in the previous episodes were uncalled for and were only used for their friendship.
Okay, yeah.
The apartment that Ross is trying to rent is owned by Ugly Naked Guy, but all of the boxes in the apartment are labeled all containing clothing. There are boxes labeled underwear, shoes, and sweaters, etc. This makes it the first time we see running gag of Phoebe flirting with Chandler to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This episode included on the 2000 DVD release the Best of Friends Volume 2. I don't know if that's needed.
We had that. My mom had that. She still has it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. The uncut version of the episode includes a scene showing how Ross wins the favor with Ugly Naked Guy, gets his apartment by eating mini muffins with him in the nude. So there was your two things that were in the uncut DVD versions.
Yeah. Good scene.
Yeah.
I'll have to remind me sometime to tell you about Christy's neighbor when she lived in St. Paul, who was the ugly naked guy. She had an ugly naked guy. Yep. And we had an ugly naked guy party once, so we could all take the binoculars.
That's awesome.
That was funny. All right. Now we will talk about number one, according to IMDb, the number one episode of Friends out of the top 10. This is the one with the embryos, season 4, episode 12, widely considered the best, featuring the high stakes trivia game where Monica and Rachel lose their apartment to Joey and Chandler.
It really is a good one.
Oh God, people talked about this. Like when the sets started coming out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, best season ever!"
Yep.
I think season 8's the best season ever. But that's
we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. All right. So it opens up. We're at Monica and Rachel's. It's super early, and right away, Rachel is up at the butt crack of dawn, saying, "What the hell is that?" You can hear a rooster in the background.
It's so loud.
She's like, "What the hell is that? Is that you?" Monica's saying, "No." She finally realizes it's a fucking rooster. So she's just like, "Oh," and she looks right towards, Chandler and Joey's, because at this point they have the chicken, the duck. Monica says, "You're really not a morning person." And Rachel goes, "Back off." And she starts banging on the door like fucking crazy. God damn it, get up. God damn it, get up. Chandler opens the door. His hair is
epic.
And
What is
She's
that
like,
noise?
Chandler goes,
You.
you. Joey's like, it's the chick. She's going through some changes. Monica says, what kind of changes? Chandler says, well, the vet seems to think that she's becoming a rooster. And then you hear the rooster crow, and he's like, we're getting a second opinion. So after the opening credits, Monica and Rachel's, it's later that morning. Everybody's up, and Ross and Phoebe have joined them for breakfast, and Rachel is returning from shopping. And Ross says, what are you doing shopping at 8 in the morning? And I've been up since 6, thanks to somebody's dumbass rooster. Phoebe then says, a good point. She says, you guys got to get rid of those animals. They shouldn't be living in an apartment.
Right.
And Rachel says, yeah, especially not with all these knives
and
cookbooks. So at this point, Phoebe says, I'm going to go to the fertility doctor, see if I'm ready to have Frank and Alice's embryo transferred into my uterus. And Ross asks, well, how do you know if you're ready? And she says, oh, they're going to look to see if my endometrial layer is thick. And Chandler says, oh, I can check that for you. So she leaves. Let's see. Oh, as she's leaving, Joey says good luck, and to Monica and says, I'm still right. And Monica says, that's so not true. And Rachel's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Well, Joey says she's mad because I know today is her laundry day, and that means she's wearing her old lady underpants. And that's what Chandler says,
I can check that for you.
Monica then says that she can't believe that Joey thinks him and Chandler know Monica and Rachel more than they know Joey and Chandler. And Chandler's like, well, we do. You can only eat Tic Tacs in even numbers. Joey's like, yeah, what's that about? Chandler says to Rachel, and you, Ross, I believe if you check Rachel's bag, you'll find a half-eaten box of cookies in there. I love this, Ross. This is one of his really good acting comedy. What do you call it? Physical comedy.
Yeah.
So he looks, he's like, pulls them on. He's like, what? You're good. He tries the cookie and goes,
they're not.
These are not. Rachel says, I'm not impressed. Everybody snacks when they shop. So Joey says, oh, yeah, how many more items are in that bag, Ross? He says 5. So Chandler says $10. We can name everything in that bag. Rachel says, how many guesses do you get? And Joey's like, how about 6? So they accept and
challenge extended.
Challenge extended. Deal. Challenge accepted. All right, we'll start with apples. We'll be starting with apples. Chandler says,
stop that now.
Stop that now. Ross reveals a bag of apples. Joey says tortilla chips, yogurt. Chandler says diet soda. Ross says yes, yes, and yes. Chandler says orange juice, and Rachel's like, nope, there's no orange juice in there. We win. And Ross is like, they have another guess. And Rachel's like, okay, well, we won that one. And Chandler's like, oh, I know what it is. And whispers something into Joey's ear, and Joey's like, nope, not for another 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
He knows her fucking menstrual cycle. That's what they're inferring anyway. I don't.
Right.
Chandler says, I got it. Scotch tape. And Ross is like, how the heck did you know they would buy Scotch tape? And he's like, well, we used up theirs last night. Making scary face.
I could see that too.
Yeah. Yeah, right. He's just fucking around.
Yep.
Chandler's like, all right, $10. Fork it over. Cough it up. Pay the piper.
Give me it. He pauses and looks.
I
Give
know.
me it.
Give me it. Monica wants a rematch. Rachel's like, none of these stupid grocery questions, real personal questions. And the winner gets $100. Joey's like, are you serious? They're like, well, who'll make up the questions? And Monica's like, Ross will do it. Ross like, oh sure, Ross will do it. Not like he has a job or child or a life of his own. Rachel's like, fine, we'll ask Phoebe. He's like, no, I want to play. So we go to the doctor's office where Phoebe is, and Frank and Alice are watching Phoebe. Frank is played by what's his name? Alice is the mom from 70s Show.
Yep.
And Dr. Zane is examining Phoebe, and it's a woman, right? Yeah, it's a woman.
Yep.
She says, it looks like your uterus is ready for implantation. Phoebe says, oh, I knew it. I felt really thick this morning. And Frank is one of my favorite characters. He is so funny. Well, okay, let's get the eggs, put them in there. It's like, okay, well, it'll take a while to prepare the embryos. And Phoebe's surprised because there's more than one embryo. And Dr. Zane's like, there's 5 actually. And she's like, 5? Where am I giving birth? A hospital or a big box under the stairs? The doctor says we do 5 because that gives you a 25% that at least one will attach. Phoebe's like, that's it? 25%? 75% of no baby at all. So Frank says, hey, I was thinking, like, what are the odds, like, if you just stuff like 200 of them in there? And Alice goes, she's a woman, not a gumball machine. So Phoebe's like, I'll do this as much as it takes to get it right. And they say, well, we've only got one shot because it costs $16,000 to do it. So Phoebe's like, oh, that's a lot of pressure on me and my uterus. So she asks the doctor if there's anything she can do to help and make sure she gets pregnant. And the doctor says, no, there's really nothing. And she's like, wow, you guys really don't know anything. That's when Frank goes, I know. Why don't you just get drunk? That worked for a lot of girls in my high school. So we're back to Monica and Rachel's, and the game's about to begin. You can tell Ross has been preparing this fucking Jeopardy board type thing. And it's awesome. It is awesome. So Monica, they're talking about how Phoebe could get pregnant soon and all this stuff, and they all pause to think about it. Ross says, all right, the test is ready, and everybody's like, yeah. So the rules basically are each team will have answer 10 questions. The first team that answers the most question wins, and then he goes through the categories: fears and pet peeves, ancient history, literature, and it's all relative. Now the coin toss to see who goes first. He flips a coin and they're all just
watching.
And then they look at him like, okay, so
somebody call it this time.
So Rachel calls tails, it's heads. So the guys get to pick their category: fears and pet peeves. So the question is, what is Monica's biggest pet peeve? Joey says animals dressed as humans. So
that's correct.
That is correct. Ladies, same category. According to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him? And my Monica says Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance, and that is correct. And Joey's like, the Irish jig guy. And Chandler's like, his legs flail about as if independent from his body. So now it's the guy's turn again. Joey says, it's all relative. Monica and I have a grandmother who died. You both went to her funeral. Name that grandmother. And Joey goes to Chandler, Nana? And Chandler's like, she has a real name. I love this. Joey's like, Althea. Chandler's like, Althea, what are you doing? Joey's like, I took a shot. Chandler's like, you're shooting with Althea? Ross is like, Althea is correct. Not shooting.
Not shooting.
So it's no girl's turn. They take literature. Ross says every week the TV guide comes to Chandler and Joey's apartment. What name appears on the address label? Now, he says what name appears on the address label. Like, that should have instantly been, the sort of giveaway. But of course, Rachel right away. Chandler gets it, so it's Chandler Bing. Monica's like, no! Ross says, I'm afraid the TV guide comes to Chenandler Bong.
Bong.
Monica says, I knew that. Chandler says,
actually, it's Miss Chenandler Bong.
So we're back at the office, doctor's office. Phoebe's giving a little pep talk to the petri dish and telling him, I'm Phoebe, try to hang on when you get in there. And next time you see me, I'll be screaming. Don't worry, that's supposed to happen. So anyways, we go back to Monica and Rachel's. The game's coming to a close. Ross says, all right, the score is 9-8 in favor of the guys. Ladies, if you miss this, the game is theirs. Pick your category. It's all relative, Rachel says.
You don't have to shout everything. I'm sorry.
So he says, what is the name of Chandler's father's Las Vegas all-male burlesque? And Monica says, Viva Las Vegas. And Chandler says, unfortunately,
that is correct.
So now they're tied. All right, we have a tie. So luckily I prepared for such an event. He opens up an envelope. Yeah, he's Ross. He holds up some note cards. It's the lightning round.
And it's got a little birds on it.
Yeah, I know. So Ross says 30 seconds, all the questions you can answer. And Monica's like, you guys are so dead. I'm so good at lightning rounds. Chandler's like, I majored in lightning rounds. We're going to destroy you. And she's like, want to bet? He's like, well, I'm so confused as to what we've been doing so far. So they start throwing dollar amounts around, and it gets up to like 200. And Ross is doing the whole thing again.
$150.
Yeah. You're doing it again. Excuse me. And Rachel's freaking out because she's like, I don't want to lose $200. Monica's like, we won't. 300? Like, Jesus Christ. Monica's like, I'm just trying to spice it up. So Rachel goes, okay, so let's play for some pepper and stop spending my money. So she's like, I got it. How about if we win, they have to get rid of the rooster? And Rachel's like, ooh, that's interesting. Joey's like, no way, the rooster's family. And Rachel's like, throw the
duck.
She's like, what do you have against the duck? Rachel's like, he gets the other one all riled up. Chandler goes, all right, if you win, we give up the birds. And Joey's like, and he's like, but if we win, we get your apartment. Ooh, deal. So Monica's telling Rachel, I haven't missed one question the whole game. So Rachel's freaking out, and she's like, I own this game. Look at my hand. She's like, well, you have the answers written on there? She's like, no, it's steady as a rock. So Ross says the guys are up first. Chandler starts jumping around. Ross is like, you have 30 seconds and the lightning round begins. Stop it. And then right away I thought of you. Like, if you were running the game and I was sitting there doing something like that, you'd be like, stop it. So the first question, what was Monica's nickname when she was a field hockey goalie?
Big fat goalie.
Correct. And Rachel puts her arm around Monica, like, oh. I think Rachel claims this is her favorite movie. Dangerous Liaisons. Ross says, correct. Her actual favorite movie is
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's. Poinsettia, correct. In what part of her body did Monica get a pencil stuck at age 14? And Chandler, being gross, whispers something in Joey's ear, and then in Ross's
ear.
Yep. And
Ew,
Ross says,
no.
ew, her ear. And he says, Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there?
Everyday use.
Fancy.
Guest.
Fancy guest. Ross
2
says,
seconds.
2 seconds. 11? 11. Unbelievable. 11 is correct. So that's 4 for the guys. Ladies, you're up. I think, is this the part where they do this to each other?
Yep. As they're passing between each other.
They're walking by each other. Yep. They're doing the, yeah.
F you.
Yeah. So, Ross says 30 seconds on the clock. 5 questions wins the game. What's Joey's favorite food? Sandwiches. Correct. Chandler was how old when he first touched a girl's breast? Rachel says 14. He says no, 19. Chandler's
thanks,
like,
buddy.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Ross says Joey had an imaginary childhood friend. His name was Maurice. Correct. What was his profession?
Space cowboy.
Some people call me the space cowboy.
Correct.
Ross, this is when Ross says, what is Chandler Bing's job? And this joke runs through a bunch of seasons. Nobody knows what the hell he does.
Right.
Rachel's like, oh God, it has to do something with numbers. Monica says, and processing. Rachel says,
carries a briefcase. 10 seconds.
Like 10 seconds. You need this or you lose the game. Monica says, that has something to do with transponding.
Oh. He's a transponsor.
Monica says, that's not even a word.
I can get this.
Ross stops the clock and looks at them. And they're
no.
Like, Joey and Chandler are like, yeah. I don't know if this is part of. I've seen it so many times. I don't know if this was cut or not. But Joey, right? He's now it's at Monica and Rachel's. That's about to become Joey and Chandler's. And Joey says, "I call Monica's room."
Yep,
Chandler goes, "You can't just call Monica's room."
Sure, I can.
Yeah.
Standard shotgun rules. I'm in sight of the room, and I called it.
Monica says, I feel like I'm coming down with something. Joey's like, what? Monica's like, yeah. She goes to Chandler, I bet you can't guess what color my tonsils are. I'll bet the apartment. Chandler says, well, I would never bet this apartment.
It's too nice.
Phoebe comes in. Everybody's like, oh, they in there? How do you feel? She's like, well, freak. It turns out the odds are really sucky, and this is their one shot, and they're literally putting all their eggs in my basket. So Chandler says, yeah, but I bet it works. And Monica's like, really? How much? Phoebe's like, I'll go take a pregnancy test right now. And Joey's like, well, you can tell this soon. And she's like, well, my body's always been a little faster than Western medicine. It normally takes a couple days. Meanwhile, Rachel comes into the room and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys think you're actually moving in here. And Chandler's like, believe it, baby.
Believe it, baby.
And she's like, well, I'm not moving.
Not moving.
And she's like, it was a stupid bet. We're just playing a game. And Joey's like, you can't ignore the bet. It's a bet. You bet and you bet. And if you lose the bet. Monica's like, look, we have to move. I mean, if they had lost, we would have made them get rid of the birds, right? No. She's like, I hate this as much as you do, but if it makes you feel any better, it's all your fault. What? Chandler Bong. Come on, we steal that TV guide every week.
I knew it.
She's She's like, I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. And Chandler's like, cool,
Ooh,
girl roommate. Phoebe comes in and she's upset. She's, nope, not knocked up yet.
not that yet.
So Phoebe says, I'm going to do whatever I can to help. So I'm just going to, and lie in your chair. And she climbs in the chair, drapes her feet over the back of the chair. Let gravity do its job. Cut to later, the moving process is progressing, and Monica's trying to lift a heavy ass box as Rachel comes in from Chandler's bedroom. Hey, Rach, can you give me a hand with this box? Was this cut from it?
No.
Okay. Rachel says, no, put that box down. We're not going anywhere. This is my apartment. I like it. It's a girl's apartment. That's a boy's apartment. It's dirty and it smells. This is pretty. It's so pretty. And look, it's purple. And I'm telling you, with the steady hand, I am not moving. And now I have the steady hand. She's like shaking. Monica's like, I'll take care of it. And she's like, that's right. You do what the hand says.
The hand says.
Cut to later. Phoebe's still in the chair. Rachel's laying down. Monica enters, and Rachel's like, how did it go? She's like, I lost our mattresses. What the fuck? This is where Phoebe starts singing. Are you in there, little fetus? In 9 months, will you come greet us? I will buy you some Adidas. There's a knock, and Monica answers it. Frank and Alice come in. They're like, we were just at the drugstore. We got you a little present. Frank says it's a lollipop and a home pregnancy test. And Monica's like, don't mix them up. You could really ruin that lollipop. So Alice says, do you feel like taking a test? There's only one question. She's like, all right, I will. But, remember, it's still early. Even if it says I'm not pregnant, it doesn't mean I'm not going to get pregnant. So just try not to put all your hopes on this. And they both are like, okay. Yeah. What are you doing? Then the door opens and Joey and Chandler ride in on their fake dog.
In triumph.
Rachel says, you know what? You're mean boys. You're just being mean. He's like, don't get mad at us. No one forced you to raise the stakes. Rachel's pissed. She's like, that's not true. Monica did. She forced me. Monica's like, hey, we'd still be living here if we hadn't gotten the question wrong. Rachel's like, well, it's stupid, unfair questions.
Don't blame the questions.
Chandler's like, would you all stop yelling in our apartment? You're ruining moving day for us. Rachel's like, will you stop calling it your apartment? And they're all screaming at each other. All of a sudden, Phoebe comes out and says, you guys, you're going to have a baby. They're going to have a baby.
My sister's going to have my baby.
And they all go to hug Phoebe, and she's like, okay, but this can't be good for the baby, so they all back off. Oh, God. And then after the closing, the outro, Monica and Rachel are in their new apartment now. And Monica's like, I can't find garbage bags. She's like, well, Rachel's like, I think I saw some in there. They open a drawer, and they both scream and shut the drawer.
What is it?
What is it? I don't know, but maybe if we keep that drawer shut, it'll die. Monica's like, I can't believe we live here. All of a sudden, it goes to, Monica and Rachel's old apartment where Chandler and Joey are now, and Joey screams.
What
Chandler
is it?
comes out, what is it? Did you see the size of the closets? Chandler goes, I can't believe we live here. They both sit on their chairs and put the footrests up. Do the whole.
The end.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so good.
So good.
Yeah.
This is in my top two. So.
Yep. Definitely. It's one of those ones where everything just keeps
Yeah, keeps going,
it
keeps
doesn't
going.
miss a beat.
Nope.
You got and it's such a good weird concept. They have to
Yeah.
switch apartments. They bet, they do the funny game, the trivia, like you learn a
Yep.
bunch of funny things, about them and
Right.
everything. And, you know, Phoebe, she becomes pregnant, so it's also a feel good
Mhm. Yep.
story too. So yeah, that's a great episode.
So, trivia. The surrogate mother story arc was written especially for Lisa Kudrow because she was really pregnant with her son, Julian.
Hmm.
One of the questions the guys get right is about Monica's categories of towels. When the guys and the girls move, several boxes with Monica's name and the towel categories are visible in the background. That's funny.
That is funny.
Um, this one is ranked 21 in the TV Guide's top 100 TV episodes of all time.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
One of the rare episodes not to feature a single scene in Central Perk.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Let's see. When Rachel answers the name of Joey's imaginary friend, she says he was called Maurice and was a space
Oh,
cowboy, making a
Maurice.
reference to the
Yeah.
song The Joker.
Yeah. I didn't even think about the Maurice part. I forgot. People call me
Maurice.
Maurice.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
Chandler, Joey, Monica, and Rachel play a game of Who Knows Better with Ross being the question man. It appears that Ross is the one who actually knows all of them the best, considering that he came up with all of the questions and answers.
Yeah,
However, it doesn't make sense that he would, considering that he's Monica's brother. He dated Rachel and he's been Chandler's best friend since college.
it's true. Yeah.
Um, Monica and Ross's grandmother Athena's funeral was previously shown in the one where Nana dies twice.
Oh yeah.
During the game, Who Knows Who Better, we learned that Rachel's favorite movie is Weekend at Bernie's, which starred Jonathan Silverman, who played the doctor that delivered Ross and
Oh
Carol's
yeah.
son Ben in the one with the birth.
Yep. Oh my God, I forgot he's in that movie.
Yep.
That's funny.
When Ross asks the last question before the lightning round, it is visible that the board had 16 questions for each team. Both the guys and the girls got 9 out of 10 questions. However, the question that Joey and Chandler got wrong was never revealed.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Let's see. Ross puts a half-eaten cookie back into the box twice.
Oh, does he? That
Yeah.
must have been a goof.
Yep.
These are not. Dude, they look like one of those mint. I don't know. I don't like mint
Yeah.
cookies and
Like mint patties or something.
yeah, I don't like stuff like that. So I'm
And the
gonna have
last
to sign.
one, Monica's towel categories include beach, guest, fancy guest, old towels, bathroom, kitchen, and everyday use.
Oh, okay. Wow. She's crazy.
Yes, she is. God.
Cool.
So, yeah, that was awesome.
Love it.
Before we sign off, I would like to thank our listeners on Spotify and our viewers on YouTube for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
If you love today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen. Never miss an episode. Subscribe to our other pages and follow us on social media for more.
And until next time, I'm Jer, he's Gary, and let's remember to always stay kind to each other. Bye-bye.
Bye.